The village was already whispering about the wealth of the fisherman Aliwaka. Once a simple man, now he returned from the river each day with boats overflowing with fish. His secret was the white necklace, a gift from the mermaid who once spared him. One dark morning, Aliwaka pushed his boat quietly to shore. The night was silent, the river calm. He wanted to test the necklace. Standing in his boat, he dropped it gently into the water. To his astonishment, the boat filled instantly with hundreds of fresh, shining fish. His eyes widened, and a smile spread across his face. "Oh, this is wealth beyond measure," he whispered. He quickly pulled the necklace out of the pile and hung it back around his neck. As the first rays of sunlight pierced the sky, fishermongers hurried to the riverside. They gasped when they saw Aliwaka's boat brimming with fish larger than any they had ever seen. They bought eagerly, and Aliwaka's pockets grew heavy with money. The next day, he repeated the ritual. Again, the fishes came in great numbers, filling not just one boat, but two. Soon, he ordered more boats to be built. Each morning, each boat overflowed with fish. His joy knew no bounds. Wealth transformed him. He built 3 houses in a year. He rode through the village on a white horse, dressed in fine clothes, while villagers bowed in respect. Young women admired him, but none caught his heart until he saw Adaiza, the most beautiful woman in Amoria. She was graceful, proud, and uninterested in his riches. Aliwaka showered her with gifts, fishes, clothes, shoes, and gold, but she refused him each time. Finally, one afternoon, she spoke firmly. "Build me a palace like the king's home, and I will marry you." Her words pierced him like an arrow. Aliwaka returned home, troubled. He knew it would take 5 years of profit to build such a palace. Yet he burned with love and desire for Adaiza. Night after night, he thought of the treasures he once saw in the mermaid's palace. Pearls, gold, jewels, enough to build a palace greater than the king's. The temptation consumed him. At last, he made a dangerous decision. Before dawn, Aliwaka pushed his boat into the river and rowed deep, back to the place where he had first met the golden fish. Looking around to ensure no one watched, he dived into the river. The waters parted for him as he swam down into the glowing kingdom. The silver gates opened, and he crept inside. The palace was silent, the mermaid was nowhere in sight. Aliwaka hurried into the treasure rooms. His eyes gleamed as he filled a great sack with jewels, gold, and pearls. When the sack was full, he slung it across his shoulders and swam quickly toward the surface. His heart raced with joy. Now I will build Adaiza's palace. Now she will be mine. But suddenly, the waters roared. A great surge rushed toward him. Out of the shadows, a massive fish appeared, its eyes burning with fury. Before Aliwaka could flee, the fish opened its mouth and swallowed him whole. Inside the dark belly, Aliwaka trembled. Yet he was not dead. The fish swam back down, carrying him to the palace. There, before the silver gates, it vomited him onto the floor. Jewels spilled from his torn sack, scattering like broken dreams. And then, she appeared. The mermaid, her eyes blazing. "You foolish man," she thundered. "I gave you mercy, I gave you wealth. But you came back with greed. You humans are never satisfied." Aliwaka fell to his knees, weeping. "Please, forgive me. I will not do this again." But the mermaid's voice was cold. "No, Aliwaka. You have lost your chance. From this day, you will know what it means to lose everything." With a wave of her hand, the waters rose in a mighty surge and flung Aliwaka back to the surface. He dragged himself into his boat, shivering. Around his neck, the white necklace was gone. When he returned to the village, disaster had struck. His houses were ruined, his horses gone, his riches destroyed. Everything he owned had vanished as if washed away by the river. Aliwaka, once envied by all, was left with nothing. He became poorer than he had ever been, his dreams swallowed by the very greed that led him astray. And so, the villagers told the tale. The fisherman who pursued the golden fish gained wealth, but lost his soul.